Well, in the wake of former Executive Wayne Curry's death from lung cancer, CTV News wants to give you information that may help you kick the habit. Letisha Vinson from Smoking Cessation is here to talk about the importance of quitting smoking. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Now, that sounds like a tall order. We were talking earlier about quitting smoking. They need to have the will to quit smoking, but how do you get into that point or beyond that point?
Essentially, once there is a will there, then we focus on maintaining or increasing that motivation. So we focus on the reasons why the person wants to quit and what habits are associated with the smoking. So essentially, they can reverse those habits and create new, healthier habits so that they ultimately have a healthier lifestyle and enjoy what life they have remaining.
Now, you were saying the national record or the record nationally for people quitting smoking is 20% going through programs, but your success rate 60-some-odd%.
Yes.
How do you do that? How do you get to that high number?
Well, essentially the difference between what the national average encompasses and what we encompass is that we have multiple resources pulled into the quit process. So we're not just telling people to quit and go cold turkey on their own. That 23% rate is based on people who've tried to quit with or without resources. And so we provide the resources that increase success rates, and that is nicotine replacement therapy, whether it be patches, gum, or lozenges, other resources in the community like the Maryland Quit Line or the tobacco control. And then in addition, we talk about behavior modifications and learning new behaviors and healthy lifestyles.
So the behavior is really important, you were saying, because someone may quit smoking but then do the same behaviors that they associated with smoking, and that makes it more difficult to quit smoking?
Exactly. So a lot of people only focus on the physical addiction and the habit that it has. And so they'll quit smoking by not buying, and then they'll resist from smoking by either just ignoring it or telling themselves not to smoke. However, what we encourage people to do is not only do you do that, but in addition, you really assess yourself and truly figure out why it is that you were smoking in the first place. A lot of times, it's more than just I had a cigarette or a desire for a cigarette. The chemical dependence, the nicotine itself, is what creates that desire or that need for nicotine. However, further than that, there is associations that's tied with things that we do every day, like drinking coffee, waking up in the morning, meals, etc. And so those are the components people leave out. They don't think that there's a association tied with it, and so therefore they belittle the effect that it has on their lifestyle until a situation occurs, such death or a wedding or anything else that is stress related, and they'll go back to their old habits.
And electronic cigarettes no better than actual tobacco cigarettes because of the nicotine, you were saying?
Right, exactly. FDA is still doing a lot of studies on it. There aren't a lot of concrete studies, and that's why they're really trying to deter people from using it as a quit aid, more or less, and also to determine how else they can minimize younger people from using it, because it becomes a gateway again, all over again. So this electronic cigarette usually has nicotine in it, and so with that nicotine being in it, it's still addictive. And I find in my groups with a lot of my clients, they try the electronic cigarette, don't like it, but then go back to their regular cigarette.
So the idea obviously is to quit and to stay quit, if you will.
Exactly.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much, Letisha.
Thank you for having me.
Okay. Well, for more information on smoking cessation, you can call 301-618-6363.